guys? It's Mike from Godfather Airsoft. Right now we are at the SHOT Show in Las Vegas, Nevada. If you want to follow me through, we're going to take a look at all the hot new things in 2012. I got a laugh on that one. What new rifles do you guys have coming out?
Well, obviously the big things is the night armament LMG.
I see that. It looks absolutely beautiful.
The real guns is very rare. It is the lightest, shortest support weapon belt fed in the world. There's only about 20, 30 of them. And smaller, lighter than 249, equally effective. And we've been working with them for a long time.
Okay.
So they give us a lot of input on the airsoft version, and it's made just as good as the real one. Very lightweight. If you want to pick it up and compare it to everything else you're carrying.
Now I see what you mean. That is,
it's full metal receiver, but it's aluminum. It's lightweight. Even with this aftermarket scope on it, this is a real airplane Spectre. It still feels very, very easy to handle.
Yeah, even with that on there, it's still rock solid. It still feels like, I mean, you could really beat this thing up with very little issue, and it probably just come back for more.
And just like the real one, it has a quick change barrel. Not that you need it for airsoft, but it's a real some of it. All the components work similarly. The stock also comes off just like the real one. We'll have later on with an M4 stock tube version. The real one has the same feature also. You can change the stock tube, so you can use any M4 stock on there. But the factory design, nice design stock is more compact. It's shorter compared to your standard M4 stock.
That is beautiful. When are these going to be hitting the market?
They're actually available now. We have a very limited quantity just came in, and we should see. I think for the last 3 months, you have really short supply. Okay. But when the skirmish season kicks in, we'll have a pretty stable supply.
What are the rifles you have besides this guy? Even though this is absolutely beautiful, I'd love to play with it for more.
Shell ejecting version now on the market. This is going to be an electric rifle, and let's see if I can find a magazine.
Now this is, as you said, an electric shell ejecting?
Yes.
There's a magazine. It's a very unique idea.
Overall, it is a standard AEG AK, but it has an electronic trigger system incorporated in it. I believe we'll be the first manufacturer to have a MOSFET fully computerized electronic trigger system out of the box with the gun. So no aftermarket upgrade. This is what the circuit looks like. It was provided to us by the client that contracted this gun. Okay. This gun initially will be available through. I need to check with Aries. Initially, it's only available through the client who contracted this gun, but eventually we'll make it available to all the markets. Okay. So in the first year, we may not see it in the state, but we'll be able to demonstrate the trigger system. We'll have 3-round burst, full auto, and a very good, very fast trigger response on semi-auto.
Beautiful. And now with this model, what are we looking at FPS-wise and just in general price-wise?
Price, I don't have it yet. FPS, most of our guns is about 380, 400, give or take.
I see this as a very unique selector on the one side, Whereas it has the same traditional AK safety on the one side, it definitely has an interesting selector on the other.
It's a 2-piece MOSFET unit, and
these are a drop-in from what I can see, and look to be like you do have to do a little bit of soldering, but everything.
No, there's
none.
Absolutely no soldering with this design. Everything's just plug and play. If you can take apart your gun and change the spring, you can install this. So no chance of burning yourself. Everything plugs in. So the secret is the trigger unit. Most of the MOSFET on the market does not replace your trigger. It's some kind of circuit sensors and everything else on the back, and they are, some of them are pretty good, but a lot of them are proved to be inaccurate. By replacing this with a actual sensor, replace the switch assembly with a sensor, you take away the inaccuracy of the switch. Sometimes they feel mushy, sometimes you don't know where they make contact. You don't have the solid, a consistent trigger pull. This will give you that. And then on top of it, because we replaced the actual switch itself, there's no soldering required. Okay. You just run the wire in it, measure the length, make sure this is good, put it in the gun, and it's ready to go. Also fully programmable. You can program it to be semi-auto only, 3-round burst. There's a hybrid mode. On the hybrid mode, if you go to full auto and tap the trigger, you got 3 rounds. If you hold it down, you will have full auto. And then semi will stay at semi. That's the most popular. We've been selling these like hotcake. We couldn't keep them in stock.
All right, guys. You saw it first.
It's the PRS stock ACR. It's a DMR platform ACR basically.
Wow, that is different.
Yeah.
That's very different.
It's brand new. We got this a week before SHOT, so I don't have pricing nor availability yet. This is going to be released officially at the meet and greet on Thursday.
Okay.
This is the MOE carbine. This is the GMP version.
Okay.
This is the PTS version. The difference is PTS has gone with their own gearbox now.
Really?
It's their own in-house gearbox. They're not farming out to GMP anymore for gearboxes. What's really cool in this one?
See, the selector is quite weird. Okay, that's gonna be
ambi selector switch.
That's a text nightmare.
It is going to be a bit more technically difficult, but it's got the ambi sound is just not out there very well. It's not there yet. The AAC blackout flash hider and the sliding folding stock, and then of course our A&K Masada. On the water, we deliver in under a month. Tank it down ECRs in both the short barrel, long barrel version, or short barrel, long barrel. Also on the water coming in here shortly, brand new. Next one that's been ordered probably another 60 to 80 days before we see it is the VFC Knights Armament licensed. That's our 25 line. So we've got 2 PDWs and then the carbine links to the full rifle link.
Very nice.
Fully licensed. And also these guys are ambi selectors as well.
Beautiful.
The licensing, I don't know if you can see it with that, if it's showing up. It's really good.
That is beautiful.
One little thing I just learned, it's a sling point.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Leave it to Knight's Armament to come up with a crazy on the market. Nice
little wear and tear. What's really cool about these? The outside looks good. It's the inside that I'm impressed with.
Very nice.
MOSFET.
So you do have a built-in MOSFET.
Built-in MOSFET switch, which is a voltage and amp regulator to keep them from frying selectors and trigger contacts, and let you run 11-volt lipos without any problems.
Very nice.
So
the kids are gonna love those.
That comes standard on both of these. Wholesale puts these at a retail point of about $2.25.
That is not bad at all.
Yeah.
That is not bad.
This one's sort of it's a looked over part, and what we're really trying to demo is the front end of this gun. This is our recce barrels, or recondo barrels. Okay. It's a bull barrel, straight barrel setup, so you can put the mid-length or full-length rifle handguards on the front, or let's say a free-floating rail system. The front sight is held in by set screws. So you can adjust, you can see what we've just been moving around with it, we moved it back and forth. So now you can have either skip the whole front sight assembly or throw it on, and now you can get multiple front ends off the gun.
That is a very, very unique and very good barrel setup.
Exactly. 70, 80 bucks retail, cheap enough that you can swap out and change the front of the gun dramatically. This is the Warrior series. This is a entry-level carbine plastic receiver, 7mm metal bushing gearbox with a blowback function built into it. Retail at around the $200 price.
Very nice.
With battery and charger.
That is great.
60-day warranty too. That's
wow. That is unheard of.